dust of the earth. Do it with me. Dust of the earth. Isn't that so cool? God created Adam out of the what? Dust of the earth. Then God saw that it wasn't good for Adam to be alone. So you know who he created? He created Eve. Eve, she was a woman. You a woman? He created a what? Come on, let me hear your angelic voices. So God created Eve, a woman, and guess what God created her out of? Adam's rib! Do it with me! Adam's rib! So we have Adam, what? Created from what? The dust of the earth. Then we have Eve, a what? And she was created from what? Adam's rib. So we have Adam, that God created, a man who was created from the dust of the earth. We have Eve, a woman who was created from Adam's rib. Adam's rib. And God told Adam and Eve this one thing. He said, Adam and Eve, I have one rule. You guys live in this garden. You guys can eat of any tree. You guys can eat of any tree you guys want. Isn't that awesome? Imagine if God told us we could go to whatever fast food restaurant we want and we can eat for free all the food that we can have and we don't have to pay a dime. Well, God told them to not eat of one tree. And God said, you shall not eat of that tree, because ye shall surely die. So God told them to never, ever, ever, ever eat of the tree of good and evil. Say it with me. Never, ever, ever, ever eat of the tree of good and evil. So God told them that one thing. And one time, one day, Adam and Eve were walking in the garden, and they saw that tree. And they saw that it was good, and a serpent came along. You know what a serpent is? Go like this. Go. A serpent's like a snake. But this serpent was specifically Satan. Satan is a devil. He tries to trick you. And he said to Eve, Eve, you can eat of this tree and you will not die. And you know what Eve did? Eve fell for the trick. And Eve was what? The woman. And she was created from what? Adam's rib. Eve took of that fruit. Let's see what fruit we have in here. We have that's not cheese. Mayonnaise. What? It's not somewhere here. Ah, there it is. So Eve took of that fruit. Like that. And she bit it. And then she gave it to Adam, the what? Made from what? The dust of the earth. She gave it to Adam, and Adam, he bit the apple. I don't know if it was an apple. The Bible doesn't say, but he took a bite of the fruit. Guess what happened after they both did? Sin entered into the world. Bad. Pain, suffering entered into the world, and they were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Here's the story. Adam and Eve made one mistake. And that one mistake caused us all to suffer. When we go to class today, when you guys go to class today,